Hello, I'm Rachel Matthews from Successful Garden Design, and in this quick video I'm going to walk you through the differences in all our garden design courses. Now, we teach garden design in a very unique way, and we have a three-stage formula that if you've attended any of our web classes you'll be familiar with, and this walks you through the key things you need to do to design a fantastic garden. And what we've done is, with all the course materials to help you achieve that, we've put them together so that you can get to the design level of a professional garden designer in just 10 days. Now, that might sound impossible, so if you haven't already seen our fast track garden design web classes, do so, and then you'll see that this system actually works. So what we get often is asked, what is the difference with all of the courses that we do? Well, we've got the mini courses, which are condensed and very specific for certain types of gardens. Because this formula that we teach is very specific, we do it with the shape of garden you've got, because different gardens require you to do different things. Now, all of our mini courses come with the following. They all have 5 main modules that walk you through everything you need to do step by step, and they're fully illustrated. They all have video tutorials that show you the key points that are covered in the PDFs, because it's very valuable having a demonstration of exactly what you need to do rather than just reading about it. All our mini courses have the garden picture ideas gallery, and these are tremendous. These took months and months for me to produce. I've basically gone around searching the entire web for pictures of stunning gardens, and I've put them all on these albums, and they're divided into different things. So if you need features like steps, you can look at work from designers all over the world, and there's loads and loads of ideas, as well as plans that I've worked on as well. So all of the mini courses have those, and all of our design mini courses also have the designer details. So if you're not sure what type of wall or fence or path or water features and pergolas you should put with your design, the finishing details, these are covered in these bonus videos. And there's photo galleries that go with them as well. So you can really home in on precisely what's going to work with the style of garden you've chosen. And the survey course comes with all of our design courses. And the survey course covers everything you need to know to get your garden on paper. And there's video tutorials and a PDF and lots of instructions on how to make sure you can easily get your garden correct on paper, because that is the vital first step. So if you have a wide, square or awkward shaped garden, you need to make these look longer when you design them. So we've put those together in one course. So as long as your garden is wider than it is long, or it's completely square, then this is the course you need. If your garden is long, however, then often we need to make it look wider, and we need to divide the space in a completely different way. So if your garden is longer than it is wide, then the long garden formula is the best course for you. So the small garden formula covers all of the shape gardens, but it's, as the name suggests, it focuses in on small spaces, so that there's lots of tips and tricks within the small garden formula to make your garden look and feel larger. So it doesn't matter what shape garden you have for the small garden formula, it just needs to be for gardens that are under 10 metres long, that's 30 foot. So that gives you quite a scope for the small garden formula. So that's what's in our mini courses. So now on to our main course, the Great Garden Formula, is a much bigger course, and that includes the Garden Style Wizard, which is a new piece of software that we've recently launched. And it's really simple. It shows you different types of gardens, and you just pick whichever garden you like, and there's quite a lot of them, and it gives you a really good idea of what your tastes are. And at the end there's a PDF style guide that you can download, and that walks you through how to achieve each of the design styles. And in the Great Garden Formula, it differs from the mini courses because there's actually 7 modules in this one. And we dive a lot deeper into the design process because we found that we're getting an awful lot of professional landscapers and garden designers doing our courses because they want to improve on their skill level. So we have added a lot deeper information into the Great Garden Formula. And one of the main things on top of the bonus video tutorials, and there's a lot more in the Great Garden Formula. As I say, it covers all types of shapes and size of gardens, large gardens, as well as small gardens and front gardens. So there's a lot of video tutorials that walk you through what you need to do, and it does have the access to the same galleries, but also there's an additional lot of galleries that aren't in the mini courses, and this is covering work that we've done over the years. So there's lots of, and we've divided it into different sizes and shape gardens. So if you need ideas for larger gardens, then the Great Garden Formula covers larger gardens in more detail than any of our other courses. And also we've got some wonderful extras. We've got coaching calls, but my favourite is the plan reviews because you get to see me talking through designs that students have worked on and giving feedback. So it's a great way to learn from watching what other people have done. So these are really, really useful. But the thing that really sets the Great Garden Formula apart from all the other classes are the masterclasses. And these were added, as I say, because we get so many professionals doing our courses. We wanted to go to a much, much deeper level. But even if you're not a professional and you're just a really keen amateur that wants to know everything, these classes will take you to a really advanced level of garden design. And we found that a lot of our students that do the Great Garden Formula go on to become a professional garden designer because these really get you to a very advanced level. And we cover how to avoid design disasters, as well as to really tapping into creativity and, how to design in a way that is first class. So these masterclasses really go to a very advanced level. Also unique to the Great Garden Formula is the plan drawing and cheats guide to sketching and visualising. So if, like me, you're not a natural artist and you struggle to draw, this gives you some excellent tips and tricks on how to do that. And also there's a section on how to colour plans, and we've also got the plan drawing formula and a PDF on how to draw up plans properly. So not everyone wants to use a computer these days, so it's still nice to have the skill to be able to ink up a design in the good old-fashioned way. So these videos and accompanying PDF will talk you through everything you need to know in order to make a really professional job with your plan, which does help when you're getting someone to build it. Now, another bonus with the Great Garden Formula is the 5-minute plant expert, and that enables you to make sure that you've got the right plants in the right place. So you need to know which plants are going to suit your soil, your climate, your aspect, and how to analyse your garden, and also how to be a plant expert. You don't need to know a single Latin name if you know what to look for. Plants will give you an awful lot of information just by looking at their leaves. So there's lots of video tutorials walking you through exactly how to do that, as well as a PDF guide that gives you lots of tips and tricks to become a plant whisperer. And then we have our planting courses. Now, we've already covered the 5-minute plant expert because that comes as a bonus with the Great Garden Formula. But if you wanted to purchase a mini course, you can purchase it separately. But I'd also recommend the plant design formula, because what that does is it makes sure that you put the plants together in a way that looks good. So the 5-minute plant expert will teach you what will grow in your garden, but the plant design formula will show you how to put those plants together to create stunning combinations. Now, the plant design formula is a very in-depth course because there's a lot to doing a planting plan. So there's 5 main modules. Then there's the video tutorials where I cover the key aspects that are included in the PDF. So you really get to see how different design styles are done with different types of plants. And it includes a bonus combination guides where we put together plants that will look good in combination for every month of the year. So we've also put together some beautiful combinations in our photos gallery that you can look through for lots of inspiration of really stunning schemes both myself and designers from all over the world have done. But the most exciting part about the plant design formula is the database that it comes with. There's about 400 plants in it, and you can arrange them by shape, colour, height, whether they're evergreen or deciduous, whether they're suitable for coastal conditions, the time of year they flower, the height, the soil, the aspect, how hardy it is, anything you like. You can download the plant database, and what's great about it is you can add your own plants to it. So we've covered plants that will grow in quite a lot of regions, but if you've got some specific that you want to add in, and then you can arrange the database so you can view how all the plants are going to look like next to each other, which is really valuable. And finally, we've got video tutorials on how to do different types of planting. And under each of the videos talking you through how to create different planting styles, we've also got an image board for additional inspiration and ideas. So our mini courses are designed to be done in 10 days, but if you're doing the Great Garden Formula, as that's such a huge course, that does take longer. So these are times that people have achieved, but some people romp through the courses a lot quicker and other people like to take their time. But this gives you a good guide to the length of time it will take you to get a design done. Here's some of our student gardens. This was Sam's garden. You might have seen her featured on the Successful Garden Design show. You can see a very boring garden to begin with, and then this is after her design. She did the Great Garden Formula course and the plant design formula, and this is the results sort of a year or so later. So it shows these do work, and Sam had no previous design experience, and this is what she's been able to produce. And this is another Great Garden Formula student, Wolfgang. He'd had no previous design experience. As you can see, he's in the process of building his garden and has done a great job with that design. And this is Ingrid's garden, how she started out with it, with basically a blank canvas. And she was 68 when she started this garden. And our design course, she also did the Great Garden Formula. And here's how it's turned out a few years later. As you can see, she's done a great job. So it just goes to show you people with no design experience whatsoever can get to a professional level when they follow the formula that we set out in all our courses. So we know the formulas that we teach here at Successful Garden Design work, that it can take complete amateurs up to a professional level. So you can get a good design done in 10 days. I wouldn't suggest people do it any quicker than that, because you do want to sit with your design for a little while just to check you're happy with it before you build it. And it might take a little bit longer if you don't know your plants and have to do a lot of research. Then that is going to add a little bit more time to it. But you can get the main design done within a 10-day period, including all the learning that you need to do with the courses. So if you have any questions, do drop us an email. You can contact us via the successfulgardendesign.com website /contact and fill in any questions you have on the contact page. And do please send us in photographs of what you've done. So if this is what other complete amateurs have been able to do, I can't wait to see what you come up with. So I hope to see you in one of our courses soon. Take care.